Today we discuss about wave nature of matter means duality theorem. We know light has dual character. Light phenomena like diffraction, interference, polarization, etc. well explained by its wave nature. On other end, photoelectric effect, Compton effect, etc. involves energy and momentum transfer, and it is well explained by it. Photon picture. Photon picture means its particle nature. Means light acts as wave and particle both, and it's depend on nature of experiment. Familiar example of seeing any object by eye. In this example, light act both wave and particle. Gathering and focusing mechanism of light by eye lens, it is well explained by its wave nature, and absorption process by retina, rods on cones, well explained by its particle nature. Main important point is one that light has dual nature, both characteristic, particle and wave, but it possess only one characteristic at one time, never indicate dual nature simultaneously. Light has dual character but act as both wave or particle but never simultaneously. Here in this statement important word we can write or. Light act as wave or particle but never simultaneously. Now natural question is arise, if radiation possess dual nature, wave and particle, then matter particle like electron proton have not wave nature. In 1924, French physicist Victor de Broglie, this is French word pronounced Broglie, Victor de Broglie suggested a very bold and new hypothesis and says nature is symmetrical. If light exhibit dual nature, then particle also exhibit dual natures. He also derived formula for the wavelength of the electron etc. matter particle, and this duality theorem is lambda is equal to h upon p, where p is momentum, h upon mv. M is mass of the particle and v is the velocity. Here lambda is the characteristic of wave and momentum is the characteristic of matter yani particle. But Louis de Broglie related these two quantity by Planck constant, and he gave this bold hypothesis of dual nature of matter, and electron, proton, etc. but exhibit dual nature, and this type wave is known as matter wave, and this equation is known as de Broglie equation, or this wavelength is known as de Broglie wavelength. Here this type wavelength is associated with microscopic particles like electron, proton, etc. But in our ordinary life, any object has very larger mass and velocity is very small compared to electron. Therefore, in ordinary life, as example, bullet or cricket ball, we can't see wave-like properties in ordinary life, but in microscopic world, we experience this phenomena. And in 1927, Davison and Germer proved the wave-like property of electron. He proved that electron diffracts like X-ray because diffraction is the phenomenon of wave, but electron is also diffracted in this experiment, and this duality theorem is proved by Davison and Germer in 1927. And he also calculated the wavelength of the electron, which is the order of the X-ray wavelength. In photon picture of the light, its momentum is given by P is equal to hf upon c, means h, f means c upon lambda, c, h upon lambda. Therefore, lambda is equal to h upon p. Therefore, this duality theorem suggested that wave possess particle nature and particle matter. Particle like electron, proton possess means indicate wave nature. Now we try to calculate the wavelength of cricket ball by using this duality theorem. Suppose mass of the ball is 0.12 kilogram and its speed is 20 meter per second and h is Planck constant 6 into 625 into 10 raised to minus 34 joule second, and final answer of this calculation is almost approx 2.76 into 10 raised to minus 34 meter. This calculation shows this wavelength is very small, and hence in ordinary life we can't observe a wave-like properties of material particle like ball, bullet or any other material. But in microscopic world, electron, proton has very small mass compared to ordinary object and higher velocity. Therefore, we observe and calculated its wavelength, which is order of light wave. In next lecture, we discuss about Davison-Germer experiment and de Broglie wavelength of electron.